Every day, Rangers get one step closer to a new era of football at Ibrox as the takeover from 49ers Enterprises gets closer and closer. In today's video, we have some big takeover news as great success has been cited for the Ibrox club. We will look into what has been said in today's video, whilst also going over all the latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Rangers' hopes of qualifying for next season's UEFA Champions League could be boosted by Athletic Bilbao. The La Liga side knocked Barry Ferguson's men out of this season's Europa League just last week with a 2-0 victory in the Basque Country. However, while their own team may no longer be involved, Rangers fans should take a vested interest in Athletic Club's progress in the competition. That's because if the Spanish outfit goes on to win the tournament, with the final taking place in Bilbao on Wednesday, May 21st, then Rangers will receive a much welcome bump up in Champions League qualifying this summer. At the moment, the Ibrox side will enter the qualifiers via the league path. They will enter in the second round, where they could play the likes of Servette, Bran or Austria Vienna. Here's where the big Bilbao bonus could come in though. If the team that wins the Europa League also qualifies for next season's Champions League directly through their domestic league placing, then due to Rangers' coefficient ranking, they will be bumped up to the Champions path of UCL qualification. This would see them enter a round later and would also act as a cast iron guarantee of group stage football next season, which, as things stand, is not a given in the league pathway. Should Rangers fail in the Champions League, they would drop into the Europa League playoff and then would either progress to the league phase of that competition or drop further into the Conference League if defeated at that stage. Athletic Bilbao are the only team left in the Europa League that could offer such a benefit to Rangers. They sit 4th in La Liga and are 5 points clear of 5th place Villarreal, while they are 9 points ahead of Real Betis in 6th. Manchester United and Spurs both shockingly look likely to finish just above the relegation zone in the Premier League, while Bodo Glimt are already confirmed as being in the Champions League playoff round. Now in some big 49ers takeover news, a trophyless season appears all but confirmed for Rangers following their elimination from the Europa League quarter-finals at the hands of Athletic Bilbao, coupled with a 15-point deficit behind rival Celtic in the Premiership title race. Yet despite current frustrations, there is growing optimism at Ibrox that a new era of progress is on the horizon. And much of that hope stems from the recent involvement of 49ers Enterprises. The American investment group, best known for their role in the resurgence of Leeds United, are expected to bring the same financial discipline, commercial savvy, and strategic leadership to the blue side of Glasgow. Former England goalkeeper Paul Robinson has been effusive in his praise for the group, stating in an interview that Rangers couldn't have asked for a better investor than the 49ers. Robinson pointed to the successful model implemented at Ellen Road as a blueprint for what could be achieved at Ibrox. Under the 49ers stewardship, Leeds have not only nearly returned to the Premier League, but have also attracted high-profile investment, most notably a groundbreaking commercial partnership with Red Bull, which has injected significant capital and enhanced the club's global profile. It's not been a case of reckless spending or bringing in a flood of new faces, Robinson explained. Yes, they invested heavily at Leeds, in fact, more than some Premier League sides at the start of the season. But the money was spent wisely, targeting key areas that needed strengthening. It was a measured restructuring of quality, not quantity. This strategic approach is what Robinson believes will serve Rangers well. The emphasis, he says, will be on financial sustainability, building infrastructure, and empowering the club to retain top talent while remaining realistic about the modern demands of player trading. Crucially, 49ers Enterprises have reportedly earmarked a £25 million transfer budget for the club's new manager, a significant war chest that underlines their intent to challenge Celtic's domestic dominance. According to reports, the new managerial appointment will be confirmed at the conclusion of Barry Ferguson's interim spell, with a clear mandate to reshape the squad over the summer. Players such as Hamza Garman and Nico Raskin are expected to be the subject of intense transfer speculation, but the aim will be to retain core assets while supplementing the squad with quality reinforcements. For Robinson, this pragmatic but ambitious strategy could usher in a new chapter of sustained success for the Light Blues. If they mirror the Leeds model, Rangers will be in a fantastic place, he continued. They're financially structured, they've got the commercial intelligence, and they're willing to invest. But it's the right kind of investment, not just throwing money at the wall and hoping it sticks. The arrival of 49ers Enterprises marks a definitive break from the past at Ibrox, a line in the sand, as some have put it, with expectations rising that a revitalized Rangers will soon be equipped to compete both domestically and in Europe once again. If the past few years at Leeds are anything to go by, the future in Glasgow could be considerably brighter under the watch of the 49ers. In other news, Nico Raskin has insisted he is nothing but proud of his Rangers teammates after their run to the Europa League quarter-final. Rangers were knocked out by Athletic Bilbao on Thursday night as a 2-0 loss in the Basque region followed a goalless draw in the first leg. Raskin admitted the exit did hurt, but stated his pride at the efforts of the Rangers squad in the tournament this season. Sharing snaps of him in Bilbao, Raskin wrote, "Nothing but proud of this group and our Europa League campaign. It hurts to fall short of the dream, but we gave it our all and we'll be back." The midfielder, who has been a key player under Barry Ferguson, then thanked supporters for their incredible backing throughout. He added, "To all the fans who had our backs every step of the way, your support was incredible and very much appreciated. Hashtag we are the people." Meanwhile, Raskin is one of 2 Rangers players named in the PFA Scotland Premiership Team of the Year. As voted for by their fellow professionals from across the country, John Suter and Raskin have been included in the best 11 of players in the top flight from the most recent campaign. Finally, Athletic Bilbao boss Ernesto Valverde has called out his club's own fans as embarrassing for causing carnage after their Europa League win against Rangers. The Spanish side eliminated Barry Ferguson's men in the quarter-final after a 2-0 win at their San Mamés ground. But there were clashes between fans and police after the match, which resulted in 6 arrests and a dozen injuries, including police officers. And Valverde wasn't happy with the ultras section of the Athletic fans for causing mayhem. He said, "It had nothing to do with football. It has to do with something else. There are people who use it for their own interests or to film it. They use football for that. For those of us who are inside the club, it embarrasses us. I don't want a party to enjoy and then have people who spoil it. The people who do this need to be educated." Bilbao will host the final next month, the first time they have hosted a major tournament final. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so make sure you join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.